Alright, hello. We're back with another episode of Greatest Attorney Chronicles. um, I think I remember what we did yesterday. Yes. Examine maybe. I don't remember if we need to move. Let me do something real quick. There we go. The bed? Wait, we haven't looked at the bed? Oh, I've investigated thoroughly, but I can't find anything out of place. Okay. You never know. That's been looked at. Wait, did we not look at this? Hold on. It really is such a beautiful color, this glass. It looks like whatever it was has broken clean in two. But the other half is nowhere to be seen. And then there's the brick-colored mark, which is shoe polish, according to that great detective you seem to know all about. I suppose it must be from Kazuma-sama's shoes. Maybe, but what I'd like to know is, how can the detective be so sure that it's shoe polish and not something else? Because he's a great detective, of course! That's hardly a reason, is it? Yeah, I don't know. Could be something else. Wait. No. Go back. I forget, how do you... No. When I went for help and the crewman forced the door open. This bolt has been firmly closed. It's quite a small bolt, and not particularly sturdy. It just slides across to secure the door shut. But still... With the door bolted, there would be no way to get in or out of the cabin, that's for sure. Yo. It's no wonder everyone suspects me. When she glares at me like that, I feel tense all up and down my spine. I remember once reading once in a detective novel. The culprit used a needle and thread to draw a bolt across from outside the room in a situation like this. Yes, that's a clever trick, isn't it? I'm an avid reader of detective stories myself. But the door of this cabin and its frame are made of metal, and they seal together perfectly. There would be no possibility of using that needle and thread trick here, I'm afraid. Oh. When she glares at me like that, I feel pins and needles all up down my spine. Is there anything I missed? Anything at all? Wait a minute. No. Did we get everything? I have no idea. Oh, up there, actually. So this ventilator joins Miss Pavlova's cabin. Yes, that's right. And just a few minutes before he died, Kazuma saw something emerging from it. The speckled band, as he described it. If only Miss Pavlova had been able to shed some light on it. But she seemed as baffled as we are. Yes, I wonder if she's telling us everything, though. I'm not sure. I know most people aboard would say the same thing about me, but... there is something about that woman that didn't sit right with me. Very suspicious still. What is a lump? I've investigated everything through. Okay. I don't know what else to look at. Maybe here? Okay, yeah. We've talked to him. What am I missing? Okay. I don't think I'm currently missing anything. Can we go back? Can we move? Yeah. Okay. Still on the 9th of January, the SS Iberia first class cabin passageway. Oh! Look, Naruhodo-san! Seaman Stroganov is gone! Strong enough? The burly Russian sailor was always crossing his arms and glaring at us! All these Russian names are impossible to remember. Tra-la-la! Who are you? Did you hear that? It sounded like someone singing. Tra-la-la-la-la-la, I did it the great detective way. This caroling. I know that lark-like voice. Well, never mind that now. This is a golden opportunity for us. Yes, you're right. We must seize it. Let's get inside Miss Pavlova's cabin while we can and investigate. Definitely. Before that stringy knot crewman comes back. It's Stroganov, not Stringy Knot! Okay, so we can just move. We can go back. Yes, back at her cabin. Yes. Number 2. Miss Pavlova isn't back yet. Susato-san. Oh, where's she gone? Hey, what are you doing? Those are her private things. There's not a moment to waste, Naruhodo-san. We must investigate as quickly as we can. I suppose you're right, for Kazuma's sake. Oh? Not just for Kazuma-sama. What do you mean? It can't be long now until we arrive at port in Hong Kong. I don't want you to be in those handcuffs when we get there. Really? We must solve this case, Naruhodo-san. By ourselves if we have to. Yes, we will. Okay. I guess we'll start there. Naruhodo-san, are you there? Sorry, I'm right here, yes. Why? Oh, good. I thought you might have climbed into the wardrobe when I wasn't looking. There's no place like home. Believe me, I don't have some strange compulsion to jump inside every wardrobe I see, you know. Well, anyway, I'm not sure anyone could fit inside this one. It's full of beautiful outfits. I suppose they're all stage costumes. I was rather hoping we might find Miss Pavlova's friend hiding in there, but no such luck. Okay, the bag. Oh, we can't look at the bag. Ain't no way. Not the bed. Okay. All the books have toppled over together. Look. Every single one. Do you think that's a god of the sea, perhaps? He's toppled too, though. It's exactly the same as the bookcase next door. In Kazuma's cabin. Weighs the exact same? Perhaps. Perhaps Miss Palova was practicing a difficult ballet pose and fell against the bookcase. I don't know. Would she really be practicing a ballet on the same night she ran away from her ballet company? Alright then. It must have been you. You lost your temper and knocked them all over in a fit of rage. Not everything bad that happens on the ship is because of me, you know. Well, anyway, I'll set them all straight again in here too. I don't like seeing things in disarray. Okay. Oh my! Miss Palova's case is open! It's completely empty inside. But according to the great detective's great deduction, she was hiding her special friend in there. Yes, a friend that she had to keep secret. Because you were not allowed to bring animals aboard the SS Birdia. I wonder what kind of animals she had in there. And more to the point, where is it now? There are just a few books on the desk. Nothing else by the looks of it. Well, Miss Palova only ran away from the ballet last night. She's hardly occupied this cabin for any time at all. That's true. I wonder what kind of books she likes to read. Let me see. Yes, I see. It would seem that Miss Palova enjoys reading. Books written in Russian. Thanks. I think I probably already knew that. It's rude to ask too much of people, Naruhodo-san. Kindly remember that. The bowl is probably for an animal. I wonder what this little saucer is doing on the floor. Yes, it doesn't look like it's been dropped. More like it was put there deliberately. Oh, do you think there could be a leak in the roof just above here? It's for your pet. What? A leak? Is this ship quite safe? I'm sure that even if there's a little leak in the roof, it doesn't mean the whole ship is going to sink. No, you're right. Of course you're right. She's really trying to persuade herself, isn't she? Yeah. It would seem the teapot is empty. So the natural conclusion is that the Russians are very thirsty people. Or, because Miss Palova only came into this cabin last night, she hasn't had the chance to make any tea yet. I mean, it could be either. It's definitely that they're excessively thirsty. I'd lay 1,000 to 1 on it. You're rather obstinate, aren't you, Naruhodo-san? What else have I not looked at? We looked at everything. Okay, we can't look at that. What have we not looked at? The trash can? I suppose every cabin has a waste paper basket. Shall we have a little look and see what's been thrown away? Naruhodo-san! It's poor etiquette to go sifting through someone's rubbish, you know. Those eyes. She's looking at me like I'm a piece of rubbish now. However, these are special circumstances, I think. Exactly, we have no choice! There's hardly anything in here at all. Oh, well, that's a little disappointing. Okay. Oh, so I gotta make sure. Is my volume okay? Yeah, it is. Oh, it is. What have I not looked at? This, perhaps? I have no idea. Yes, they're displayed in this cabin too. Look! The Suspiria's rules of passage. Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabins. Pets are also strictly forbidden. I suppose Miss Pavlova realized that she needed to keep the contents of her case a secret after she read this. Her special friend, I mean. I wonder where her friend has disappeared to now. It's probably having fun exploring the ship, I imagine. I just hope Seaman Stroganov doesn't find it and throw it overboard. Oh, yes, so do I. What's left? No, is there like a certain point you gotta like click on it? Cause like I wanna look at that suitcase, please. Let me look at that suitcase. Maybe if I like do it, no, that gets in the way. What if I not looked at? Okay, that's fine. How about this? Do we leave? Or maybe the door itself? Yeah, the door itself. This cabin door has the same simple sort of bolted latch that our cabin door has. If the bolt's drawn across, there's no way anybody could enter the cabin from outside. Yes, it's not particularly heavy-duty bolt, is it? But still, it wouldn't slide across of its own accord, would it? No, and the door is made of metal, so there's no chance of trickery using magnets to unbolt from the outside. And it seals up perfectly too, to stop any seawater coming in. So you couldn't use the method you told me of passing a little thread through a crack around the closed door either. I seem to know a lot about tricks for opening doors. I'm starting to see why they suspect me. Yeah. What about this picture? Okay. I think we can skedoodle. But to where? Maybe back here. He's still here. Maybe it's something you need to say? Do you? No. Maybe here. No? Hold on. What am I... Oh, what the... Hello? Oh! It's Mr. Shulms! Look! Well, you never know where it's going to turn up next, do you? He seems to be stealing a look at something as he sings to himself. Tra-la-la-la, lee-la-lay, I did it the great detective way. He's still singing. Do you think he hasn't noticed us? Or he's simply in extremely high spirits? Ah yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when the yacht bit off more than it could chew. And through it all, when there was no doubt, it's lucky her luck was about. Excuse me. I stood tall and I stood tall. I did it in the great detective way. Mr. Sholmes! Ah! What is it? You want to fight, hmm? Honestly, interrupting a fellow when he's singing! I was just about to reach the climactic finish. Good evening. Sorry, I thought you were never going to stop, so I figured now is a good time as any. I never nearly dropped you to the floor with one of my famous right hooks. Alright, I get the picture. Now could you put those fists away? How are you? Mr. Sholmes? You seem to be examining something before we interrupted you. Ah yes, that. I was immersed in study of the ship's log, as penned by the stockily built crewman who's usually on guard here. Oh yes, the ship's log. And did you find out anything useful from it? Well, after 2 AM this morning, the majority of the entries are blank. Which means that there was nothing to report. Nothing of note happened, so... You truly are a student from the land of the rising sun. You've been utterly blinded by him. Sorry? Your logic, my boy, is inverted. Whatever do you mean, Mr. Sholmes? Observe the other pages, and all shall become clear. It would seem the same crewman oft stands sentry in this first-class passageway. And he has an almost religious practice according to nothing to report every half hour. Oh, he writes on every 30 minutes? Nothing to report? Precisely! Put simply, that seaman writes nothing to report when there's just that. And yet, the ship's log from last night is largely blank. He didn't even write nothing to report. Do you mean? Yes. There were circumstances afoot last night which led to the seaman being absent from his post. What kind of circumstances? What happened? That remains a mystery for now, but we can be sure something significant took place. So significant that it can cause the seaman to forget his regular habit of scribing nothing to report in the log. These are important details. I would stake my life on it. You must log the ship's log in your mental file. Ship's log has been entered into the court record. Now that deduction was worthy of a great detective. Oh, you're starting to understand what my way is, I see. What makes Sholmes brilliance. Oh, ouch. What is it? Are you hurt? Oh, don't worry yourself. I seem to be afflicted with a throbbing head this morning for some reason. Nothing more. Oh. Well, my friends, until our next encounter... He's still singing to himself. I can hear it as he wanders off down the passageway. Something wrong, Susato-san. You seem lost in thought. It's just... well, I feel the same. Sorry? Ever since I woke this morning, I've had something of a headache. A sort of continuous throbbing. Oh, you too? Interesting. Let's see. I think I might end today's stream a bit early. Yeah. Who to raid? Who to raid? La 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 la. Who to raid? Who to raid? Who to raid? Who to raid? Agreement, maybe. He's playing Mario Party Superstars. let me. Yes, save. Ooh. There we go. Back to title. I'll save again, because why not? Let's see. There we go. Maybe that'll work? I think it will. Probably. Yeah. Yes, it is.